still clear.
It's really not clear. Well, maybe even now we can get it all, you know? If they win 2 games in a row, maybe Dignitas FaZe clan fail a bit. And that's about it. We did see FaZe and Dignitas in the first game going out at 13th, at 12th. So anything could happen here. Anything.
Yeah, still, as I said, 2 games to be played, and match number 7 is live, Melva. So let's not keep the viewers waiting. Let's jump right into it. And now the safe zone, Melva. This time completely different than in the previous matches. We already see one of the players from Purple Cobras going down courtesy of stab there, and also G2 is right now being shot by flight to hospital. Velan escapes with the sliver of health here, and some aggressive starts here at the beginning of match number 7.
Well, 20 teams are there, so that doesn't surprise me a lot. But this zone right here, I know you know what I'm gonna say. This zone could go both to Melee Island, or it could go both to Continental side, Continental part. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how players will rotate here.
Yeah, that is true, as you said. However, it's still kind of early to call, and I do think we have an engagement here between a member of Tindergood, Milav, and Sensei Esports Goes. I believe he knows that Milav is there. And
yeah, but one thing he knew before is that Milav had a gun, pistol that is, and now he doesn't know that Milav has an M16.
Yeah,
so this could go really bad for Goes.
That could be the game changer, as you said. However, we are yet to see how this is gonna go down. And Milav, he is right now on less than half HP, and by the looks of it, Goes, I don't think he wants to let Milav escape here. And now he spots him, tries to land some shots, but Milav still using any cover he can find here.
One bullet is enough. One bullet would be enough because Ghost doesn't have a helmet here. So, yeah. It's gonna be really,
I love
really
these early skirmishes, so to say, especially when it's 1 against 1. And so far, Milav, he's gonna need the help of his friends, I feel like. He now takes even more damage, and he's down to a sliver of health. And Ghost, I feel like he should know this and maybe just go for the kill.
Well, he's gonna try to flank him, but he doesn't want to risk it that much, you know. He knows he hurt him, and Milav doesn't have any meds, so he's just gonna wait it out.
Yeah, he might wait it out, and now he takes a bit of damage, so...
Well, Libushka and Neri are coming, and Goes in a dire situation.
But also we do see Hollywood trying to help Milav potentially, but I think this should be it for Milav, unless he can do a miracle. But somehow, some way, Milav turns this around, takes down Ghost. How?
Well, it was a headshot.
Very well done, and now Ghost is removed from the equation, and 3 angry Sensei Esports players are slowly approaching Milav position. Hollywood, he needs to do something here and try to save Milav, but man, I didn't expect that turn of events there.
Yeah, and Battlestrong versus Hollywood here. He's gonna try to drop a nade. He's destroying that shack over here.
And now Milav is taken down by Libuska, and Battlestrong against Hollywood now. Let's see how that one is gonna go down to. So far, Battlestrong, he should have the high ground advantage. However, Hollywood is slowly approaching his position.
Yeah, Battlestrong should hear him now.
Yeah, they're gonna see a fight here really soon, but now Battlestrong, he should be aware of Hollywood's position, and Hollywood, he's trying to approach Battlestrong from the lower ground. Can he make it happen here? It's a dance of death, so to say.
Yeah. Well, Battlestrong in a better position here.
And now Hollywood is face to face with Battlestrong, takes him down, doesn't even lose a bit of HP, but now he's being shot by, I believe it's Libushka that's trying to shoot him. And also Neri is coming, and now Hollywood, I'm not sure what he can do here. He needs to fight even more to stay alive.
Yeah, Neri is, he doesn't see him, and it's gonna be
it for Hollywood, and such a bad engagement for Tindergood, losing 2 players there. Battlestrong is knocked, and Sensei did lose Ghost, but that's a win for them.
Yeah, that's definitely a win for them. Now we see the zone that most of the teams already rotated into the zone. Most of the teams is in the middle of the zone, but Vitality and Ghost Gaming in a pretty interesting position here. If the zone decides to rotate on their half, they're in such a good position. But if it doesn't decide to rotate there, oh my god, they're in the worst position ever.
Yeah, I do agree with your statement, and not sure, well, as you said, the safe zone, it can either go to Sosnovka or stay on the land portion of the map. But now, Penta against members of Moonwolf. And so far, Moonwolf is kind of getting owned. They just lost Resu, and O'Connor, he's gonna have to escape here, but it's not going to be easy. I don't think he has a vehicle at his disposal, and I believe Penta also changed the player. It's actually Hackerjack that's more in the role of coach. I believe he's playing instead of Kane here. So
really interesting. Really interesting from Penta.
Interesting to see that they changed the player, and we're gonna see how this is gonna fare for them. But so far they did get a kill on one of the members of Moonwolf, who actually finished second in the previous match, Melva.
Winside in a pretty nice position over here. They can shoot on the rotating vehicles, and they did just that to the guys on Gangstars. Gangstars got damaged a lot there.
And yeah, Gangstars are somewhat in a fight with Cloud9 here. K-Mind down to half HP. He did manage to heal up now. And I think Cloud9, they should make a wise decision and just ignore Gangstars in this compound.
They cannot push this. It's really not easy to push that compound, even though you can shoot the guys from the top of the hill through the windows, but it's really not worth that.
Yeah, it's definitely, as I said, not worth it. And we're going to see now how what Cloud9 is going to do, but by the looks of it, they will just run away.
Yeah. And Penta just wrecking havoc upon the guys from Cloud9 there. Well, he didn't do any damage, but it looked cool.
Yeah, and still, we do see that Cloud9 is rotating also closely to FaZe there. And maybe AC or Fastface can do something here onto Moody, who has been, in my eyes, the best player for Cloud9 throughout this event.
We still see that Cloud9 are pretty close to the guys from Team 11, which are Gangstars, and I'm not sure about those rotations, right? Those seem really reckless to me.
Yeah, and Winside, they have a great chance to shoot the rotating teams. We see that on the north side, Liquid is slowly approaching their position. Vitality also making a move from the south, and so many teams concentrated on so little space, I'd say.
As I already said before, Cloud9 is rotating really recklessly. Stab there has a damaged vehicle, he has a flattened tire, and he's down to 10%. So I think that Cloud9 really needs to step it up and play a bit more cautiously.
Yeah, still HC, I don't think he revealed his position there, and Cloud9, Stab, first he needs to heal up, and then Cloud9 needs to find a better location, because now they're so in the open.
Yeah, and QBF is coming there as well. So where Cloud9 was before 2 minutes, QBF came, and who knows, maybe they will push that compound where Gangstars are located.
Yeah, there is a chance. However, if they decide to do that, I don't think they will be unpunished, and it's gonna be tough for them to challenge Gangsters there.
It's really incredible how most of the teams manage to rotate in this circle, because half of the circle is already in the water, and only six deaths. So I'm really amazed by this.
Yeah, and if you just take a look at how many teams we have basically in that small area, and now it's Mikoi also landing a kill onto a member of Purple Cobras, but Vizi and Lockwood should slowly approach that location, and Mikoi is so far alone here, but he has a bike, so smart move by him, getting that kill, and just deciding to back off, probably gonna meet with the rest of his team that are on the east side of Sosnauka, and yeah, great move by Ghost.
QBF here in an okay position, but the problem is they could get flanked from behind, and well, we see that guys from Gangstars are not aware of the QBF on the hill because they're just casually exchanging loot in the house. But if QBF even manages to get one knock, they could push that easily.
Yeah, they have a chance, but now Finn just trying to see if he can shoot any of the Gangsters that are in the building, but so far it's a full squad there. Even if he manages to get someone down, he will be easily revived, and I don't think that's a good decision for QBF to just go for that fight.
Yeah. And we see that Bestalo here is doing the same thing that Cloud9 did 1 minute ago. So we're not sure what he's trying to accomplish with this one. I'm sure that he feels so safe on this bike, but one lucky shot could get him down.
Yeah, and that would be it for him. But now Dignitas, they're slowly rotating from the northeast side, and it's actually the last players of Tindergold that are being there. And now Moonwolf, they've set their eyes onto FaZe here. Jempi, again, is the player, just like in the first match today, that's gonna go out for FaZe. And FaZe,
third game
really,
in a row,
not really
looking.
playing as yesterday. Yesterday they won 2 chicken dinners, Melva, being the team that had I believe, most of the frags, just playing up to the and delivering up to the expectations, so to say. But now they're not really a team that we expected to see in day 2 of the One Game Agency PUBG PIT Invitationals.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. This is the 3rd game. They're not looking that good, and they're in the middle of the fight. You know, they're in the middle of Milta, so it's gonna be really hard for them. But now let's check the new zone. And yeah, it's gonna favor the continental side. Milta, look at the right side of the zone. Milta Power, Mini Milta are free to go. You know, anyone who gets there could be in a really nice spot. Liquid here is in a decent position, and the guys from Welcome to South Georgia could rotate across Liquid, and that would be really a disaster for them.
Yeah, that would be, but now, as I said, the safe zone is getting the land portion of the map, and I feel like if it was on Nonga, it would be a complete chaos there. And now, again, we did see what happened to Welcome to South Georgia once they fought Liquid in the previous match. So, if I was Welcome to South Georgia, I'd be like, no thank you.
No thank you. They already rotated. No way they're gonna take that fight right now.
Taking Liquid again for round 2, you don't want to do that. Liquid so far, one of the best teams we've seen when it comes down to 1-against-1 fights or squad against squad fights. So.
And on the other side, Welcome to South Georgia bumped into Dignitas Buki, who kind of eliminated Ward there. So Welcome to South Georgia down to 3.
Yeah, and now Dignitas, they are looking good so far, and QBF just managed to dodge all that fight. And Melva, Purple Cobras are going to be the first team to be removed from match number 7. Yeah. Also, we do see Tindergold, after such a horrible start with Sensei Esports and their fight, they're out of this one as well. So Tindergold, this is gonna hurt them a lot since they are on the 4th place right now, Melva. And
Tindergold phase not performing that well, and they're in our top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, that is true, but I didn't expect Tindergold definitely to perform like this in match number 7. They know what's on the line. They want to have a top place finish. But now James lands a knock onto Miracle, so it's gonna be MBS on low HP. That's gonna have to try and revive his teammate, but that's gonna be a tough task. But Gexi, on the other hand, does get some return frags as he eliminates Semti completely from the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how, but Ibiza did. Oh, how did he miss Gexi there?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but now Liquid, this time, they're not looking so dominant in that fight against Welcome to South Georgia. And as I said, Ibiza, he's very close to Gexi. He will be taking him down. He just waited for him to exit that building, and poof, that's it for Gexi. I believe Welcome to South Georgia is only down to 2 now.
Yes, they're only down to 2, and again, they're facing three players from Liquid. I'm not sure what they want to do now, man. They need to stay put. They cannot rotate anywhere. Yeah, they're gonna rotate with the vehicles, even though Ibiza and the guys from below them are gonna try to do some land some shots on them.
Yeah, they will. They should try to do that. But now we do see Dignitas also in a close proximity, and so far they're out of this fight.
Yeah. Now Milta is pretty populated. FaZe is there, Cloud9 is there, Vitality are there, Penta is there. Oh my God! So the next zone, it's going to be really interesting to see. It's already shrinking down, and it could go really bad for the most of the teams here.
Yeah, technically, it could go down bad for many teams. And I do feel that teams that are in the compounds and buildings, they should have the upper hand here.
Well, it depends where the zone rotates. If it rotates on the hills here, on the lumber mill, the guys down in the city are dead meat. It's going to be a bloodbath because the rotation towards the hill from Milta is close to impossible.
Yeah, it would be an uphill battle for sure, but still not an impossible task. Maybe some of the teams would find their way into that safe zone, and we're going to see when the new safe zone hits. So,
yeah, Libushka here from Sensei Esports. Well, I think that Sensei are out. No, Battlestrong. Battlestrong is the only one left standing.
Yeah, and now, as we said, new safe zone is still catching Milta here. But now we do see some heavy rotations coming out from Dignitas Winside, also shooting at Liquid. And I believe QBF are in a really good position, Melva.
I'm not sure about that. They are the only thing good about their position is they're being split into compounds over there. But if you look at it carefully, anyone who's on that hill could shoot on Bestolov here through the windows and so on. So that is not that good position.
And now Liquid, they are heavily rotating into the safe zone. They're kind of split apart, and QBF, they have 3 players together with Hello Senpai being in another compound.
I'm not sure how, but welcome Star Giorgio again managed to get to Liquid here. Incredible. They just don't have that luck. They're bumping into Liquid wherever they go.
Yeah, Liquid just they have a marker on welcome to Star Giorgio, so to say. And again, Liquid, they did lose a player to welcome to South Georgia, but welcome to South Georgia only down to 1 now. It's all up to Miraku, so we have well, it's a huge task for him, and he has to deliver here.
Yeah, Moonwolf in a pretty decent position again. They're nicely spread around, and Moonwolf just looking incredible. Second game in a row.
G2 caught completely off guard here, and Ziffon, he has a chance to revive his teammate, but I think Moody and Stab are gonna just make a push towards Ziffon here, and we might see the end of G2, Melva.
Yeah, G2 Wacko is down, so it's gonna be really interesting to see if they can do anything. Moody is behind his back, and yeah, you're right, this should be it.
It's such a massacre. Moody executing almost whole team of G2.
Cloud9, 7 kills.
Impeccable play. Cloud9, this is the Cloud9 we are used to seeing, Melva.
Definitely.
And Moody, we did mention him a lot of times, and he's been finally playing as we expect him to, and now James is the one that's gonna be knocked by Gustav there, and Liquid, they are now down to 2.
Yeah, they're down to 2, but they're on the southern part, on the coastal, on the cliffs. So they're in okay position, even though they're only 2. That should work for them for the time being.
Yeah, for the time being, yes, but Liquid losing 2 players early into this match, and you don't wanna do that if you're Liquid. You want to have 4 for the later stages, and
it was really hard, man. They needed to rotate through Milta, and James was scouting the northern part. And
Flight to Hospital is passing near Cloud9, and this is a massacre. Just right, it's gonna be caught off guard. We see Radiant being knocked as well, and now Vitalia gets knocked by Stab. All up to Sad. Now he's driving in his Dacia, just trying to escape, but I think there is no escape for you here, my friend, as K-Mind and Nerf have him pinned down, and this is gonna be execution style, I'm telling you now, Mela.
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. It's all over for Flight Hospital there.
So unfortunate there from Flight to Hospital.
Cloud9, incredible plays by Cloud9 right now. 3rd game of the 2nd play day. Cloud9 looking really good.
Yeah, that is simply great for Cloud9, but the question is it too late, Melva? They need to win, and we see new safe zone is up, and
you
it
did
should
mention
favor QBF and Dignitas.
You did mention QBF, and now they're in a pretty awesome position. Controlling both of the compounds in the middle of the zone, they can just shoot at anyone around. So a bit, if they played a bit cautiously, you know, they could win this one, definitely.
We are going to see, we do expect QBF to be, at least to deliver in some of the matches. So now things are kind of aligning up for them, and they have the potential to do it.
Yeah, I would agree with that, definitely. 48 people are alive, 16 teams are still up, and I'm not sure how, but yeah, 48 people are alive, and it's phase 5, 6. This is just incredible.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It is indeed a crazy match here, and Moody is gonna knock K-Mind, but they're out of fight, so K-Mind should be revived here, and Cloud9 is still gonna have 4 players. So.
Pizza rotated into the zone, so he just scouted for his team, and it's pretty okay position right now. The other one will just come to him, but I'm not sure if Pizza wants to push that compound over there because the whole squad of Moonwolf is there.
Yeah, Moonwolf, a team we didn't really maybe give enough credit to. They've been able to perform in some of the matches here, and they are within top 8 right now. So a team that we should definitely have an eye on.
Yeah, Cloud9 rotating into the zone right now. Both players from Liquid could do some damage to Nerf there, and they're doing just that. He's in a really bad position. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he needs to start moving. That was pretty close.
And now Ibiza did reveal his position for Moonwolf, and O'Connell is making a move here. Is Ibiza gonna be killed? That's the question. Washout as well has the ability to push Ibiza maybe here.
Yeah, and Mista is pretty far away from him. Even though it doesn't look like that, he wouldn't be able to help him if O'Connell tried to push.
Yeah, and also in the middle of the safe zone, a single player for Vitality, Monkey, managed to kind of get cover, but still, he has Meteor Makers in a nearby proximity. Same goes for Dignitas.
We see in Vitality last game, they had 13 kills at the end of the game, but this one, it's not going really well for them.
And Vitality, Melva, they are third right now.
Yeah.
We have to take that into account. They stepped it up massively in this day 2. However, Monkey, he has a really hard mission. He needs to stay alive, bring some points for his team. And after this, there is one more game. So every point, every kill counts.
Definitely. And while we're at that, we have Navi here standing really strong with 4 players on the northern part of the circle. And they're looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, Navi now with OGA and their approach of the matches today, they are looking way better than yesterday.
Yeah, they stepped it up definitely, but still they need to do it even better. Ghost Gaming on the southeastern part here have 2 compounds, and Balak is scouting for his team. He's scouting the middle part of the circle, and I'm not sure if he's aware of Senpai there, but if he managed to get that knock on Senpai, it's pretty much over for Senpai there.
Yeah, if he manages to do that, but it's kind of a huge distance, and to be honest, Navi and Penta, they're fairly close to each other, but we are most likely not going to see the fight just yet. Also, Dignitas has the potential to join that fight as well, so it could technically be a big mess if it happens.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen right now when the zone closes, and oh my god, Mini Fridge Jr. just got decimated there by like 5 teams.
Still, Merva, we've only seen 4 teams being removed from the equation, and yeah, it's still hard to tell who's gonna win this one. Anything can happen. We just seen one of the FaZe players being knocked by Cloud9, and this is looking as a disaster for FaZe right now, and Fast FaZe and HC are going to escape. However, they did lose Maxi, and that's gonna hurt them.
Not sure how, but Liquid managed to somehow rotate into the zone, and now that rotation wasn't that good because they are now just surrounded by most of the teams, and I don't see them surviving for long here.
Yeah, Liquid, as we already mentioned, down to 2, being in fight with multiple teams, and now it's all up to Mista and Ibiza as something in gyms. Well, they were removed rather early, I'd say.
Yeah. Now, this zone again favors its phase 5 and again favors middle of the circle. You did mention QBF in a pretty nice position. Penta is just entering right now. Navi again in an okay position far north.
Well, they're not in the safe zone.
Yeah,
That's
they just need to. Yeah, they just need to push a bit, and they should be fine there.
Now Penta is being shot by Dignitas here on their rotation. Udir is leading the charge, and I want to see if they'll be able to maybe cross here undamaged, but so far it's gonna be a hard task for them. And also the Gustav QQ knocking one of the players from Navi. It's Pokamolodoy who's been knocked, so Sadovic is most likely gonna be able to revive him.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming tried to do some damage on King Club over there. QBF still looking pretty good there. But Moonwolf are on with 4 players, and they're in the southern part of the map, and whoa, pretty nice games coming out of Moonwolf today.
Yeah, Moonwolf, I did talk about them earlier. They are a team on the rise, Italian team, and want to see what they can do till the end of this event and also in the near future.
Yeah, and Navi are trying to make a move now. Now they need to cross this open area and get their trees as soon as possible, while Penta is busy fighting Windside, and they could just flank most of the teams here. Uba could flank Dignitas, but he's not going to do that. He's just going to scout for his team, and he knows that Dignitas are in that tower over there.
And now we do see one of the players from Moonwolf actually going down, Melva, courtesy of nerf from Cloud9. But so far, Moonwolf, they should have, I believe it's 2 players alive for them, all up to Educo and Washout.
Yeah. Now the next zone will hit, and it's gonna be a really interesting one. I don't think that it's gonna favor the middle of the zone. It's gonna pick one side, and it's gonna be lethal for a lot of teams here.
Penta is making a move here now. Kane, he's trying to inflict some damage onto Windside, who has been looking really impressive throughout most of the matches. But now Not sure what Penta can do here.
Yeah.
They need to move soon, and we do see that new safe zone.
Now look at this zone. Look at this zone. It's gonna be close to impossible for teams on the north, especially Navi. They need to pass to 3 teams, and then if they manage to do that, they have QBF waiting for them in the middle of the zone.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for multiple teams, Melva. FaZe has the potential to gatekeep Dignitas, and Navi. Dignitas can gatekeep Navi. I just say that Navi might be in the worst position, but we've seen what they did in the previous match.
Yeah, I agree with that. We won't say that.
I'm not gonna predict their fate.
No. Now, Ubach is trying to make a move. He knows that the guys are in the tower over there, so let's just switch to that one and see how that pans out for him. He's trying to land some shots on Adam there, but Adam is aware of his position. He knows that he's in a superior position here.
And we did see one of the teams going out. I think I've missed who was actually... It was actually Gangstars. So we are down to 15 now, and Navi, they're finally making their move onto Dignitas here. Adam, only a sliver of health left for him. He should heal up. Buki, he needs to take cover, and he does take down Battlewing. So now Uba needs to try and get the return kill. We do see a team kill here. Uba's nades just managed to remove Battlewing. So let's see now if Uba can maybe do something.
Dignitas Adam here versus 3 players from Navi, and he's pretty much dead here, but he just needs to survive as much as possible, because that will just stall Navi from getting into the zone, and that means that Navi are in the world of hurt there.
Sensei Esports are out and have multiple fights going on here, but Navi against Dignitas, I want to see this one. And so far, Buki and Adam are deflecting the pushes, and not sure if they can do that till the end. Pokamolodoi does land a nade onto Adam, so all up to Buki now. But Buki is gonna be knocked as well, and still Gustav QQ and another player of Dignitas are in a close by proximity, and they can't help Adam or Buki.
Yeah, well, it's all over for both of them, and Pokamolodoi will just take this bike and try to rotate into the zone. So Donik is trying to land some shots on the northern part of the map, but it's really hard rotation for Navi here.
Yeah, Pokamolodoi gets caught off guard by FastFace, and now Inside are slowly approaching FaZe. Can AC and FastFace do something? This is gonna be a hard fight for them. AC does knock Slicker and Zombie, but the Tab and Comput are still alive. FastFace is knocked. All up to AC now.
Yeah, the Tab is just below him, and this is a really hard position for 80 here. Will he try to revive FastFace here?
I'm not sure he can do that. I don't think he can do that. The Tab has an eyes on him. He just can't shoot just yet, and let's see if AC can maybe do something. He did use a smoke, and maybe he will go for that revive, but that's so risky.
Those Gaming just coming to Liquid here. They're wrapped as a present, and each kill is 15 points, so Ibiza is getting some easy points for his team here.
Yeah, and King Club also. Full squad alive for them. And if they face Liquid with 2, they should have the advantage. However, Liquid is Liquid, and you can never count them off.
And again, FaZe are up on 2 players, but so are Winside, and I'm not sure if anyone will push, but look at the zone again. This zone again is favoring QBF, and they didn't move for an inch for the last 25 minutes.
Team 6 is out, that's Cloud9. They managed to get a lot of kills. Dignitas is out as well. Melva, 11th place for them. And still, AC and FastFace, they are up against the Tab and Comput here. I want to see how this fight is going to go down to.
Yeah. Will FaZe make a move here? Because they need to. Zone is...
What a shot by Sadovic. FastFace is out, all up to young AC. And he's pinched down. This is such a hard task for him.
Yeah, Ubach just trying to land some shots onto QBF there. He is aware that if QBF are alive in that house in front of them, they won't be able to rotate. Sadonik, Ubach knocks Sadonik to 20%. Navi in pretty bad position there.
Yeah, Sadonik is out, and I believe that's it for Navi. 9th place finish for them. Liquid also in a world of trouble here. It's all up to Mista as Ibiza is knocked, and not sure if King Club is gonna converge in that position. Ibiza, he was just revived, but still, this is looking kind of bad for Liquid.
Yeah, look at this zone. It's like a suicide for most of the teams. Only QBF guys are in that in their house, and they just can't shoot at everyone. They can get so much kills. They already have 8.
Right now, only 8 teams are alive, and QBF, as we did mention, Melva, they are one of the teams that had a good position from the start, pretty much. And I think this might be it for FaZe. Vitality is out. I think Meteor Makers have a single player alive. That's doubles. We've seen him do a lot in the group stage and Open Qualifiers, but that's not gonna happen here. FaZe is out. Meteor Maker is out. It's all up to QBF, Liquid, Winside, and Moonwolf.
Yeah, Sid here has an eye on Mista and Ibiza. Will the circle stop before it reaches Liquid? Yes, it will. Liquid in a bit of luck right there, but again, 8 circles in a row.
What a lead by Bestoloch, completely decimating Liquid here. Down to 3 now, Melva. QBF, they surely must win this match.
Man, of course they're gonna win this match.
4 against 1, and finally the CIS team. We talked a lot about them. They impressed us the most probably during the group stages, especially Bestoloch. But now, finally, they're here, delivering in the 7th match of the Grand Finals, being alive with the full squad and having so many kills under their belt.
They played it really nice till the end. They didn't go in, they didn't rush anything. They knew they had advantage over the other teams and they just faced them all. But cautiously, you know, they didn't rush in, they didn't take the fights. They couldn't win. So yeah.
And now 4 against 4.
Just well deserved by them.
Moonwolf against QBF Educo. You have to go big, my friend. But 4 angry CIS players are slowly approaching your position. Educo already eats that nade, and now Bestoloch, Hello Senpai are approaching his location, and I think this should be it for Educo. He's trying to prone, but I don't think that's gonna help him. And I feel like QBF knows where he is.
Yeah, that nade was pretty close. So
and
he's just gonna
Educo is making a move. He gets shot. QBF, they win match number 7. Melva, we only have 1 more, and then we're gonna know who's the champion, who's the winner, who's everything.
Incredible.
Match 8 and everything is on the line.
The last two zones were a disaster for 90% of the teams here. It was like incredible. The rotation was close to impossible for most of the teams. Even if you take a look at the FaZe, if you take a look at Navi,